continuing with the SCO Summit in Tianjin, China. On the sidelines of the summit, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a significant bilateral meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday, reaffirming the strength of India-Russia relations. During the talks, Prime Minister Modi told Putin that India and Russia had always stood, quote-unquote, shoulder to shoulder, even in the most difficult situations, and stressed that cooperation between the two countries was important not just for their people, but also for global peace, stability and prosperity.
कठिन से कठिन परिस्थितियों में भी भारत और रूस हमेशा कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर चले हैं। हमारा करीबी सहयोग न केवल दोनों देशों के लोगों के लिए, बल्कि वैश्विक शांति, स्थिरता और समृद्धि के लिए महत्वपूर्ण है।
President Putin, addressing Prime Minister Modi as a dear friend, underlined the special, friendly and trusting ties between Moscow and New Delhi, calling them the foundation for future relations.
We have developed cooperation at various levels. Trade and economic cooperation overall shows positive momentum. Tourist exchanges are developing. We closely coordinate our efforts on the international stage.
Prime Minister Modi also reiterated India's commitment to further strengthen the special and privileged strategic partnership with Russia, which will mark its 15th anniversary on the 21st of December 2025. Russian President Putin will also be visiting India in December.
आपको मिलना मतलब एक यादगार मीटिंग भी होती है, बहुत सी चीजों की जानकारियों का आदान प्रदान करने का अवसर मिलता है। हम लगातार संपर्क में रहे हैं। दोनों पक्षों के बीच नियमित रूप से कई उच्च स्तरीय बैठकें भी हुई है। इस वर्ष दिसंबर में हमारी 23वीं समिट के लिए 140 करोड़ भारतीय उत्सुकतापूर्वक आपका इंतजार कर रहे हैं। एक्सेलेंसी हमारी स्पेशल एंड प्रिविलेज स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप की गहराई और व्यापकता का परिचायक है।
After the SCO plenary, the two leaders, Prime Minister Modi and President Putin, headed for the bilateral talks together. Putin made a significant gesture of warmth toward Prime Minister Modi. According to reports, he waited nearly 10 minutes so that the Indian Prime Minister could join him in his Russian-made Aurus Limousine. The duo spent 45 minutes conversing in the car before arriving at the venue. Prime Minister Modi later posted a picture from inside the car on X, calling the conversations with the Russian leader always insightful. The key point of discussion at the bilateral, apart from India-Russia ties, was the war in Ukraine. Prime Minister Modi welcomed recent peace initiatives on Ukraine and said India hoped all partners would move forward constructively. He emphasized that a way must be found to end the conflict quickly and secure lasting peace.
यूक्रेन में चल रहे संघर्ष के विषय में हम लगातार चर्चा करते रहे हैं। हाल में किए गए शांति के सभी प्रयासों का हम स्वागत करते हैं। हम आशा करते हैं कि सभी पक्ष कंस्ट्रक्टिवली आगे बढ़ेंगे। संघर्ष को जल्द से जल्द खत्म करने और स्थायी शांति स्थापित करने का रास्ता खोजना होगा। ये पूरी मानवता की पुकार है।
The meeting came a day after Prime Minister Modi spoke on the telephone with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Both leaders discussed the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, its humanitarian aspects and the efforts to restore peace. Prime Minister Modi assured Zelensky of India's full support for all initiatives aimed at ending hostilities. The Modi-Putin talks also unfolded under the shadow of sharp US criticism of India's energy partnership with Moscow. Washington has imposed tariffs of up to 50% on Indian exports, citing New Delhi's continued purchase of discounted Russian crude. India has labeled tariffs by the Trump administration as unjustified, unreasonable and unfair. In fact, India has also responded by exposing the West's double standards, pointing out that the European Union and the United States still import Russian goods worth billions of dollars. India has repeatedly said that its national interests remain its priority, citing the necessity of affordable energy. Apart from the Modi-Putin bilateral, another moment that had all the attention from the West was a candid chat between India's Prime Minister Modi, Russia's Vladimir Putin, and China's Xi Jinping. Rare photographs captured Prime Minister Modi talking with both Putin and Xi. The three were seen smiling, shaking hands, and exchanging words with the help of translators. Now, Prime Minister Modi shared the images online with the caption, "Interactions in Tianjin continue," exchanging perspectives with President Putin and President Xi during the SCO Summit. So, as the SCO Summit in Tianjin concludes, all eyes now turn to the next phase of Prime Minister Modi's meetings and the anticipation of Putin's possible visit to India in December, which could further shape the future of India-Russia ties.
As Trump's trade war rattles the world, all eyes turn to Tianjin, host of the SCO Summit. Prime Minister Modi makes his first visit to China in 7 years. India's policy of multi-alignment faces its biggest test. Will the outreach to China open the door to a new partnership? And will talks with Russia add weight to India's stance against trade wars and tariffs? Catch Vantage live from Tianjin.